Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. Be sure to check out my latest videos, which is Funko Fred. You also have Marvel Legends Danny Moonstar. You have Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Emma Frost. Just bringing you a lot of videos, and one thing I'm looking out for is that Black Series Mace Windu. Like, I really am looking out for that action figure. As soon as I get paid, I might buy it. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. We do comics, Funko Pops, action figures, movies. So today we're going to do some movies. I'm just taking care of my statue. You know, this is my, what's her name? Jane. As soon as I get away from the videos, I remember their names, like, totally. But that's my Lady Thor statue. But anyway, we're going to do some movies. I got a lot of stuff coming in. It's Christmas time, man. It's a season. I hate to timestamp my videos. I hate to say, like, oh, it's around Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that kind of stuff. I like to just kind of make my videos where you can watch them at any time and not feel like, oh, that was last year or whatever. But anyway, it's Christmas season, so a lot is coming in the house. A lot of stuff is being cycled in. I'm actually watching wrestling, which is one of my favorite pastimes. But I'm also doing videos for you guys because, like I said, I got to get this stuff knocked out, and I got to create more content for the channel. You guys keep doing successful out there in your channels. I love it. I love it. The law didn't do anything to us. I lost about 16 subscribers when that law kind of took place. I wasn't sure if it was the law or just YouTube hating on me. I don't know. But anyway, it's not about money. It's not about how many subscribers you got. It's all about the love for it and sharing in the community. And I love this community to death or to life. And let's look at some of the movies I picked up. You ready? I guess we'll name this Movie Man Part 2. Be sure to check out my latest videos. One of my latest videos is Funko Fred. You also have the Cartel of Comics. You have more comics. And also scroll down and watch some of my other videos like Comic Book Kitchen 1 and 2. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you later. Peace. Add stop and refill. Public sub. Now you see a slide on my channel. And some Wise potato chips. Gotta add potato chips with the sub. Oh yeah. Peace. Alright, let's get into these movies. But before we get into the movies, you know, these are my latest Funko Pop pickups. Check out my video, Funko Fred. It's a very fun video. Had a very cool time picking up these. That's Spidey Octo Spidey. And you also have the Future Foundation Spider-Man, which is basically Spider-Man when he joined the Fantastic Four, when his best friend Johnny Storm had either died or something like that. I think they thought he died or something. But this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by My Fake Thirst Mall from China. Alright, so you know how we do on this channel. Instead of let's get into some comics, let's get into some movies. Okay, here's your first movie. This movie is called The Quick and the Dead. It was with, what's her name? Sharon Stone. And with Russell Crowe, young Leonardo DiCaprio, and also my boy Gene Hackman. One of the greatest actors of all time, Gene Hackman. It was very 90-ish movie, cowboy movie. Very good movie. It had just a little weird. But I loved it, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those movies where you just have to see it, and it's like one of those movies where you have to kind of like a weird day and you're just in that mood to watch this movie. But I'm not taking anything away from the movie. I definitely love the movie. It had Keith David, who's a kind of not well-known black actor, but he does like a lot of voiceovers. Matter of fact, Keith David did the voiceover for the Spawn animated series on HBO. That's who Keith David is. That he has that voice that's kind of like this. Very cool black actor, but he, oh my God, Gene Hackman butchered him in the movie. But anyway, cool look at the front of the DVD. And here's a cool look at the back of it. This is Waylon Jones. You remember in Aliens, the android? That's him with a bad wig and makeup on. So Allow my sex fingers to interrupt your video. That's your first movie. Definitely a good movie. Have to be in the mood to watch it, and I definitely liked it. So there you go. So I was looking for a movie from my childhood, and this is the movie from my childhood. It's called Strictly Business. I don't know if you remember Tommy Davidson from the In Living Color series, but that's where he's from, Tommy Davidson. I'm just going to pick it up. But I definitely needed this movie. I already had King's Ransom with Anthony Anderson. I think that's his name. Yeah, Anthony Anderson. And I already had Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin Lawrence. But I actually picked this up for Strictly Business. I got Love Don't Cost a Thing. Love Don't Cost a Thing is basically a ripoff of an old school movie called Can't Buy Me Love. I mean, they ripped it off all the way from top to bottom. But still, a very good movie to have in my collection. Love Strictly Business. I can't say enough about this movie. It's one of Halle Berry's like first movies, so she is drop dead gorgeous and young in this movie. But Strictly Business is one of my favorite movies. Matter of fact, I'm just such a big, huge fan of Halle Berry anyway. And here's a cool look at the back of it. Like I said, I only bought this 4-pack for one movie and ended up getting two I already have and one that I didn't have, you know. But very glad to have these. I'm glad they came out with these 4-packs. And I think that one only cost me like $5. So basically paying like $1.25 a movie. So very cool. Let's keep going. But yeah, if you're looking for a movie that's really good, try Strictly Business. You'll love it. Trust me. Okay, so it seems like Halle Berry is involved in some of my favorite movies of my childhood because I definitely love this movie, BAPS, and Class Act with Kid and Play. Oh my gosh, such a classic. So these are movies that I could not find going through Walmart, going through Best Buy, you know, and I got a pretty good movie collection. So I was wondering where can I find some movies that I cannot find anywhere else. And of course, Amazon. Why didn't you think about that earlier, Fred? I would have been had these in my collection had I realized that Amazon carries all this stuff. And this came on the double feature. I think once again, nah, this wasn't $5. This was like 10. Definitely $10. Let me light it up. See will I get better lighting? Nah, that's too. Yeah. Well, it's not as bad. Yeah. So I got this for $10. Cool look at the front. Here's a cool look at the back of it. Come on now, Kid and Play. If y'all haven't seen House Party 1, that is the bomb. And BAPS, basically the synopsis of BAPS is Halle Berry and her friend, they want to make it big in Hollywood. They're very country. They're here from Decatur, Georgia, which is on the other side of Atlanta. And basically they get it. They take care of an older guy in hopes, in the nephew that hired them wanted to frame him for the older gentleman's passing because he wouldn't be well taken care of. But they took very good care of him. Basically, it's a ripoff of this old rap group movie called. The rap group was called Fat Boys, and the movie was called Disorderlies. That's where BAPS comes from. So it's just like Love Don't Cost a Thing. It basically ripped off Disorderlies from top to bottom. Now, Class Act is about Play. Play is the one with the dreads, the darker one. He actually is a bad boy, and Kid is actually a good boy. So they switch lives, and it's funny to see how one has to be a nerd and one has to be a tough guy. Very, very good movie, and I bought this 2-pack basically for Class Act, but throwing BAPS, hey, I'm sold. All right, let's keep going. Alright, so as this video goes on, the movies are just going to get better and better and nerdier and nerdier. So, I mean, how much nerdier can you get besides Beavis and Butthead? Now, my only gripe with this is that they didn't put in the music videos. I definitely used to love when Beavis and Butthead used to watch the movie videos and comment, especially on the rap videos, because they never really dissed any rap videos. They were always into them. So I thought that was pretty hilarious, but this is strictly just the episodes. I'm not saying I didn't dig it. I did dig it, but I was a little let down when I didn't see the music videos. But it's probably like copyright infringements and all this kind of stuff that goes along with it. That's why they didn't do it. But definitely am in love with my first season of Beavis and Butthead. And I found this for like, was this a Black Friday? Yeah, this is a Black Friday deal. So I think I got this one for $3. All right, so let's keep going. Hold up, I had to show you a shot of the back where they're sitting. They're sitting on the couch, man. This is part of my childhood. Now I just need Ren and Stimpy. All right, so along with the Beavis and Butthead, that's part of my childhood. Come on, man. I've seen Ninja Turtles, and this is like 42 episodes, so it's a lot of episodes on there. I started binge watching it, and I was cracking up. I definitely want the first season, but this is season like 3, so I'm definitely off the mark a little bit. I definitely want the first season. I need to see if Marvin Gecko is on here, or the what's the rabbit's name? Usagi Jimbo. Definitely want to see those, or the 4 bullfrogs that was their cousins or something like that, and Leatherhead. So I want the classic characters. I haven't ran into any on this season yet, but hopefully I'll run into some of the classic characters. And yeah, but definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How cool is that? So I'm also reading the IDW. Allow my sexy fingers. Let's just look at the back of it. So this just coincides with what I'm reading right now. Anyway, you got a cool shot of Master Splinter on the back. Like I said, 42 episodes. This thing is super long, but awesome. All right, let's flip it back around. Okay. One more thing for the childhood, and then we're just going to keep on getting nerdier and nerdier. So I'm sure D from a Simply Incredible podcast, I love this one. This is Smackdown's 20th anniversary. And I actually got their 4-disc set way back in the day. I think it was like the 10th anniversary? It had to be the 10th anniversary. But I definitely got that one. And man, just look at all these great, great wrestlers on here. You got Edge and Christian. You got Triple H, focus before that boy Dario. You got Taker in the front. You got Carmella. Excuse me. I'm sorry. You got Randy Orton. I'm drinking beer. That was so nasty. Y'all don't forgive me. But anyway, you got Stone Cold. Speaking of beer, you got the Hardy Boys. You got Booker T, Eddie Guerrero, John Cena, The Rock. Wow. Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair, AJ Styles, and the New Day, and the man, Becky Lynch, and Daniel Bryan. So I love this, man. It definitely caught like a lot of good moments in SmackDown. I was cracking up the whole time I was watching it. Come on, let's flip it. Let's see what's on the back. Of course, you got the man, The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Some of the same characters on the back, but it was very cool. I definitely rocked out to this as soon as I bought it. And yeah. Now, this one cost me about $14. So wrestling DVDs are, shoot, unless you buy them used, a lot of times if you buy them straight off the shelf as soon as they come out, you're going to pay $14 at the cheapest, 20 up to like $20 to $30. So, but it's well worth it. They give you almost like, they give you like 16 hours of footage, so you're sitting there watching it for almost like a day and a half. But very awesome, and I love it, and yeah, part of my childhood. All right, so let's keep getting nerdier and nerdier. You guys ready? All right, let's do it. Okay, I already showed you guys and girls this. This is part of it's part of my childhood, the Ghostbusters, but the girls one, and just wanted to tell you, hey man, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I loved the movie. I watched it twice. It was very funny to me. Um, Joke after joke after joke. Like it was to me, I really really liked it. And I think this movie is going to end up like Monster Squad and certain movies like that later on. It's going to catch on fire later on. And it's going to be a cult classic because I'm telling you, I sat down and watched the second time with my daughter, and she was cracking up just as much as me. Uh, just wanted to show you again, just to let you know, man, this movie rocks. I really really dug it. So let's keep going. Okay, so not sure if I showed you guys this, but I know I showed you guys the Ghostbusters, the girls, definitely. But I bought the Power Rangers. I mean, come on, man. After 10,000 years, come on, man. I definitely have to watch this and see how it is. After I watch it, I'll probably bring it back on the channel, let you guys know how it was. But definitely had to pick it up just because I need to give it a try. And plus, like, the Power Rangers are not part of my childhood. I think I was, like, headed into teenage years. But I do remember watching it. And I remember people younger than me were like crazy with this. Power Rangers is part of the Barney generation. So if you was in love with Barney, you was in love with freaking Power Rangers too. But here's a cool look at the front of it. Cool look at the back of it. Come on, let's look at the back of the girl Ghostbusters. I'm telling you, I really loved it. Chris Helmsworth had me freaking cracking up in the Ghostbusters. He was like super dumb. But yeah, that's the Power Rangers. So, yep, pretty good. Definitely got to watch the Power Rangers. Ghostbusters, pretty good. All right, so we got two more, then we're going to close out this video because we don't want to go too long. Let's keep it at about 15 minutes. All right, so let's look at the last two. All right, so who hasn't seen this cult classic? Because when I say I haven't seen part 2 or part 3, people look at me like I'm freaking crazy. I've seen part 1, but I'm just now owning it, okay? So I definitely had to buy it. Definitely a cool video to have in your collection. I saw 2 and 3 in the store. I didn't see it, but I saw it in the store. And I just wasn't able to grab those two, but I definitely grabbed the John Wick, the first one, as soon as I saw it, because I definitely want to rewatch it and then go ahead and buy 2 and 3. Plus, Keanu Reeves is, I mean, come on, man, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Okay, if you don't know that, if you don't know Speed, or if you don't know freaking come on now, you know The Matrix. So he's always been the man. You know what I'm saying? Keanu Reeves. And I definitely love him in Constantine. So, very cool. All right. Let's get into your last main event. And here it is. I was just talking to Rod's review, and I was telling him when I saw in his video that he had promo on his. I was like, oh, you went to Walmart Black Friday. Got Aquaman finally. Haven't seen it. I'm sorry. I just haven't. I've told you I like to buy movies and then watch them. Like I did with the Venom, because I just bought Venom and I watched it. I haven't watched Aquaman yet, but I'm definitely going to watch it. And yeah, man, just totally awesome. Very awesome cover. Got it for like $3 on Black Friday. Allow my sexy fingers. Let's look at the back. Oh, Black Manta. You know, I'm a huge Black Manta fan. So, very cool, man. Definitely glad to have this in my collection. And I can't wait to watch it, man. I'm stoked about watching it. And there you have it. So this is everything. Very cool. I've been very busy lately. So got a lot of movies in the collection recently. Watched a lot of them. Some of them I still haven't watched. Pretty cool. All right, do the send-off, Big Fred. That was so cool. I'm glad you guys got a chance to see some of my videos. When you saw promo on them, I told you in the video, you know, that was the Walmart Black Friday sale. But other than besides that, man, I've been going movie crazy because you just get, even though you have a lot of movies, you just get tired of watching the same thing. You know, you gravitate towards the same thing. So, once again, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. Like, subscribe, share, and you girls and guys be safe out there. Remember, words of wisdom, focus on the ones that show you love, and on the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. Another word of wisdom is, because I like to give you two, is, it only takes $20 to go into like a Family Dollar and buy $5 toys, 4 of them. So that's $20. And you take the 4 toys, and you got to donate it to your charity, or you can know a child that you want to donate it to and donate it to that child. That would make a child's Christmas feel a lot better. Because Christmas really doesn't feel like how it used to feel. Yes, it's a man-made holiday and all this other kind of negative stuff that comes with it, but Christmas is Christmas. Season of giving. So go ahead and give some toys like the 3 wise men, and yeah, make the world a better place. In the words of me and my brother Rayman, be safe out there, and I will catch you girls and guys later. Peace.